yo. What's poppin'? You see my pose? I just did was like,
I don't know what the hell that was, but we back with another episode of Brooklyn Boys
Radio.
Oh,
come on, you back with this stupid scratchy shit, bro.
Radio.
This guy's crazy. What's good, man?
What's good, man?
How you go from all that energy just to like quiet? We got Shanice in the building. We're going to shout out Shanice. Hey, Shanice.
Thank you.
Shanice, I'm doing Dusty shout outs. You have anybody you want me to shout out for you today?
It's a backhanded compliment.
Would you like me to shout you out properly today?
You don't want him to shout you out on no Dusty shit.
I was about to say properly.
Yeah.
Please.
You got somebody for him to shout out?
No, I don't know anybody that. No.
Well, I do have a Dusty shout out for you today. So, yo, Kareem, this is for you from, I don't remember the guy's name. Can't remember his name. But look, Kareem, hopefully your boy showed you this. He told me to give you a shout out, but he also wants you to give him back his money that you owe. He said you owe him $100 for the last 3 months, and you had got paid, and you still ain't giving him his money yet. So please give him his bread back. He also said he don't care about what you got to give your baby moms or what sneakers you got to buy your sons, because obviously looking at you buying your kids sneakers all the time. Please get this man his money back before he go upside your head. I don't want no problem with Kareem. So this is a Dusty shout out to Kareem. Kareem, give your boy back his $100. It's just $100, bro. Give him back his $100. Shout out to Kareem.
This nigga crazy. So what type of week was it, man?
Oh, I had a great week. I had a cool week. This weekend when I came back, I was just, it was a rest week for me. So I just rested all week. I had a cleaning lady come to the house over the weekend. Came to clean the crib. And when I left, I had left a bunch of dudes at the crib. So my house was kind of just, they didn't fuck it up, but my house was kind of crazy. And so I decided to do a deep cleaning, like cabinets, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm bringing this up, right? Because there was a little 4 foot, maybe she was probably about 4'11", maybe. Or shorter, 4'9", maybe. She was short. Little Ecuadorian or Mexican lady. I'm not sure. One of them, because it was 2 of them. So I'm going to explain this to you. So she came in. She was cleaning. She didn't really speak no English. I had to call my cousin to speak to her because I lost all my Spanish women. So I had no Spanish women to talk. And I had my translator app. So I was speaking to her as best as I could do. And she said to me, can I bring my friend?
That's how a lot of those videos begin on Pornhub.
What? This guy's crazy. Nah, I wasn't doing that.
She said, could she bring her friend?
She asked me, could she bring her friend? So she said basically, she told Paul on the phone, it'd be quicker if I bring my friend. And I averaged it out in my head and said, if she stay longer, I'm gonna have to still pay her the same amount. If the friend comes shorter, and it probably average out to the same thing. Anyway, but it was so crazy because she brought the friend. They definitely took their time. I'm going to tell you that. So I paid a nice penny to get the crib cleaned. It was still decent. It wasn't that much money. It was still cool, right? Get the crib cleaned up, right? And then it finished. She couldn't really speak that well English, but after she finished, she was like, yo, do you need any painting? Do you need any tiling? Basically, she was typing in the phone like she got a brother, a husband, they could all come. And I said to myself, yo, this is crazy, bro. I said, I envy these people because they make sure that each other is taken care of, bro. She brought her friend. She got her money that she was going to make. Then she brought her friend to get some of the money. Then she tried to put me with her husband and her brother to get some more money. And it's bugged out because I had went by a crib. I was at this crib. I ain't going to say where it was at. And there was a bunch of some of the immigrant folks that was living there. They had 6 scooters. The scooters are crazy out here in New York City. Yeah. They had 6 scooters and 3 motorbikes. You know the bikes?
The e-bikes.
Yeah, the e-bikes. They had 3 of them shits. So it was 9 vehicles altogether. And they was all living in this one. I asked them, what they said it was like a 2-bedroom apartment. It's like 9 of them in it. But I envy that again because it shows teamwork make a dream work. You know, in 4 or 5 years, they probably own their own spot or own cleaning business. It's just like bugged out. Everybody chipped in to help each other, bro. Like, you don't see that a lot in our community sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what hurts?
What's that?
Our community? This unrealistic expectation of life. Like, these days, it's not like when we were coming up where it was okay to have a 9 to 5, to do this, to save up. Like now, it's like, you know, you hear these people saying, oh, if you make $40,000, $30,000 a year, you shouldn't be dating, right? You hear people having this unrealistic expectation, like everybody's supposed to be a millionaire, like, you know what I mean? So it makes people at those times when they want to tighten their belt, to take those couple of years to sacrifice, right, to build up, which is what everybody should be doing. People look at that shit like it ain't cool.
Yeah, just let me know, man. You still can do this thing out here brick by brick, bro. And you know what was so dope about it? Like I said, she had her husband trying to get work. She's working, but she's trying to get her husband work. Like she helping build him. And he out there trying to do the same thing on his side, help build his wife. And you know, all the time we talk about that. If y'all both building from each other, you could come from nothing. You can make, you know, 10,000 and turn that 10,000 into 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, here we are. Sometimes we argue with the men and women who gonna bring this to the table, who gonna bring that to the table. But if y'all both just pitch in, y'all could build your own table. You know what I'm saying? So it's like bugged out. So it was dope to experience that this weekend because, listen, they had somebody for everything. I'm like, nah, I'm good with this. No, you got somebody that could do this, and she saw anything that could be done and she couldn't do. She had somebody.
She was giving a referral, yeah.
A referral to it. And a lot of times we don't even do that for each other.
Nope.
I'm not putting that nigga on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting that. You know what I'm saying? So, words to the wise, man. Other people gonna come to this country and beat us out at everything that we do because we don't know how to unify and get together and take care of one another, man. So, when I saw that this weekend, man, yo, Mo, man, if you wanna clean up the crib, man, I got a couple $2 for you, man. So.
What? I don't even understand what the.
Trying to give you some work, man.
You know me for cleaning any house other than mine? Like, I don't understand this guy, bro. Like.
Put my people on. You see, that's what I'm trying to say. What? You put them on.
But put me on the what? I don't understand.
You want to clean up in the crib?
You see me ever clean a house other than mine?
I'm saying, man, I'm going to put you on. I'm trying to put my peoples on, B.
Go find another person. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
And this is my point exactly. Yo, this is my point exactly, man.
No, that's not true because look at you trying to put on a nigga that you know don't clean cribs. But I'm sure you know somebody that would do that, but you're not putting them on.
Guess what? I put my brother on, bro. If you ask me to clean the crib, I'm coming clean it, bro. You got a couple of $.
All right. So I got a couple of $. Come clean my house tomorrow.
How much dollars? Because your
come clean my house tomorrow.
Your $. May not make no sense.
So,
how much
$? You got? So come clean my house
tomorrow. All right.
tomorrow.
So how much $? You got?
Come clean my house tomorrow.
Tell me right now in front of the public.
How much you charge?
I want $40 an hour.
How long is it gonna take you to clean my crib?
I don't know how much mess you got in there.
Nah. What I'll do is I'll straighten up before you come.
You gonna give me $40?
Yo.
Yeah.
This guy's crazy.
I'm trying to put my peoples on, man, but yeah.
This guy's crazy.
We gotta work together, come together, you know what I'm saying? That was my weekend, bro. But, you know, once again, it was lonely this weekend. It was lonely at the top.
I had a pretty good weekend.
What do you do? Yeah, because let's talk about your weekend, because you stole my tickets.
I stole your tickets. Get the fuck out of here, man. Nah, I went bowling Friday night. I had a good time.
Did you win or lose?
I won.
Okay. Play a boy or girl?
I played a female.
Well, you better have one, because I don't even let them win while we go bowling.
No, she won the first game, and I won every.
So how come you gonna talk about
my
the game?
My special person. Huh?
How you gonna talk? How you gonna?
Because whenever I go bowling, it takes me at least one game to warm up. Okay. Always. It's like it's always guaranteed I'm always going to lose the first game. Like I'm like Floyd. You know what I mean? Like figuring it out the first couple of rounds. Yeah, and then by round 3, I'm busting your ass.
Floyd like, never lost though, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, but I'm not talking about losing. I'm saying Floyd, you know, first couple of rounds, he ain't really throwing no blows. He's really adjusting to the fight and seeing the fighter's style.
All right, so when we going bowling?
We go bowling whenever you want to go bowling, bro. I found a really nice bowling alley in Astoria.
All right, so we going bowling. Suave, you coming?
Bring a date. Bring a date, cause
I ain't got
listen,
no
your
date.
lonely ass. Bring a date, cause
I don't got no
I don't do
date.
this lonely thing. All right, so listen.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be with you. You
No,
gonna be with me.
bring a date unless you want to be the third person. All right, bring a date. All right.
No, we going by ourselves.
Like competition.
No, we going me, you, and Suave.
If that's
You
what
can't bring no girl to that.
Listen, say no more.
Yeah, cause Suave gonna got no girl neither, right, Suave?
Oh,
Oh shit. So I'm the only one with the girl?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So bring a date, nigga.
Wow. I ain't got no girl. All right, can your girl bring me a girl?
I don't know. I gotta ask. I don't think so. But Saturday, I went to the Brooklyn Nets versus the Atlanta Hawks game. It's a real good game. I enjoyed it. And I don't even like sports. I could
you
care
stole
for
the ticket.
sports.
You coulda gave me
But
the
I
ticket.
really, I stole the tickets, but I could have gave him the tickets. How I stole the tickets and they wasn't yours? Like, this guy's crazy.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yo, but anyway.
did the dirty dread just walk in here? This dirty dread just walk in here, son.
I had real good tickets. I was in the VIP section right behind courtside. It was a good game. I enjoyed it.
I don't care. I'm hating, man, because you didn't. We're gonna talk about this offline, man.
This guy's annoying.
Crazy, bro. This guy's crazy. I ain't gonna say.
I'm crazy because I went to the game. This guy's crazy.
This guy's crazy.
Yo, this guy's crazy.
This guy's crazy.
Yo, start the show, man.
We all starting the show. The show just started, but you're crazy, bro.
Oh,
You're
man.
crazy. And let's talk about the dirty dread that just walked in here. Yo, we got a topic for you today, man. We got a topic for you. I ain't gonna even say your name because I don't want people to know you. Like you, maybe I should say your name. It's about pedophilia and dolls. So we're gonna.
Oh, I seen that stupid shit.
Huh?
I seen that stupid shit.
My man, he talked to all the young chicks, but yeah. Let me stop fucking with my man. This is my man. I don't know what he doing. He got something in his hand. He look like he probably got a burner or something trying to get at me while we sit here. I don't want no problem with this dirty dread. But anyway, yo, you ever stubbed your toe, man?
Not in a long time, but I used to do that when I was a kid. See, now our beds are different. We used to have those beds with the metal frames. They used to stick out a little.
Mm-hmm.
I used to stub my toe on that. That used to hurt like hell, man.
Yo,
And, you know, and every now and then you stub it so hard that your goddamn nail would start bleeding, and then your toenail would eventually fall
Boy,
off.
I hit my toe the other day. It wasn't on no bed, but I hit my toe the other day, bro. I forgot how that stub toe feel, bro.
Don't feel good.
And my toe was like, ah! Like my toe just for like 3 days, bro. Nothing could touch my toe. I couldn't even put a sock on my toe, bro. Now I just got a black spot on my
Should
toe.
become a college professor. You can have some kids lick peanut butter off of it.
Oh, you heard about that? We was gonna talk about that today. Deer Park, what's it called? Deer Park College? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, they was doing some crazy. I don't understand. Like, where the parents was at, man?
Well, it's college. What parents? Those are adults.
Yeah, they put peanut butter on the feet of the faculty, and then had a contest of what kid could lick off the peanut butter off their feet first.
Where's this world going?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. What was that about, bro?
I don't know.
This is what you pay.
Faculty foreplay.
This is what you paying for your kids to go to school for?
Listen,
To lick peanut butter off of people's feet?
I'm slapping my kid in the back of the goddamn head. They do that stupidness.
That's disgusting, bro.
They grown adults. They had an option. Nobody forced them. If the kid chose to do it, that's not even on the faculty because this is college. These are grown ass adults.
Yeah, but ain't that like some kind of sexual fetish? Somebody could take that. Like,
But these are grown ass adults. These aren't children. You can't even get mad at the faculty because, you know, this is the choice of an adult to lick peanut butter off of the faculty's feet.
yeah, that was.
Is that a faculty foot fetish?
I don't know, bro, but that was. Yeah, who came up with that? Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a whole bad bag of dope, bro. I don't know about that.
Faculty foot fetish foreplay?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Another news, real quick. Since you started up my news topic, so I might as well just run through a couple. In Las Vegas hotel, a man got stung in the testicles by a scorpion.
What happens in Vegas
Stays
stays
in
in
Vegas.
Vegas.
That nigga nuts got to be big as hell, bro. After that, like you got to be swollen nuts for weeks.
I'm uncomfortable.
Why,
with,
bro?
With what you just said.
Why? His nuts got to be big as hell? Like get stung in the nuts? Like what the hell?
Okay, Styles.
Yo, this guy's crazy, bro. Listen, man, I don't want to get stung in my nuts.
I don't either.
Yo, you too crazy with it, bro. That's what happened in the news, bro. He had to be rushed to the hospital.
You're fantasizing about the dude's balls blowing up. Like, I don't understand
I'm not fantasizing. I'm just telling you that
like,
he got stung by a scorpion in the balls. What you think is gonna happen?
I don't think about what's gonna happen. Like,
I want to. Yo, can you sue for something like that?
I'm sure you can. You?
Yeah,
I'm sure you can. Because
you can sue for anything in this country.
You can, because it's like pest control. It's just like you wouldn't expect bed bugs in your hotel. You wouldn't expect a scorpion.
Yo, what if someone had to like suck the poison out?
See? And he goes further. And he goes further.
Could have been a girl, baby. What are you talking about? Had to suck the poison out. If that was your boy, would you help him?
You're giving this way too much thought, bro.
See,
me, I want to leave the topic at man gets stung by scorpion in hotel.
Yeah, hold up.
End the topic, on to the next one.
Let me ask you this.
This guy here.
Let me ask you this question.
Leave me alone.
Let me ask you this question.
Leave me alone.
It's your boy.
I don't give a...
He about to die.
Yo, bro.
Would you suck the poison out?
Let me be. This guy's crazy, man.
So you want to help your boy?
Won't you answer the question? Won't you?
I asked you.
No. Won't you answer the question?
The nigga died,
there you
son.
go. All right. There you go. I guess I see you next lifetime.
So you're not helping your boy?
Yo, bro, let me be.
I must ask you, are you going to help your boy?
Yo, I don't got nothing to do with
Let me
nothing.
ask you this question. Let me just ask you this question then. If you got stuck in the nuts, you want your boy to help you?
No. Let me die, bro. Let me die in peace. Let me die in peace.
Yeah. Yo, Swab, what you gonna do? You want somebody to suck the poison out?
This guy's crazy, man.
Yo,
Like,
don't get stuck in the nuts by those scorpions, bro.
let me die. I'll be all right.
Yo, listen, man.
I'll be all
That's a
right.
painful death, bro.
Listen.
You don't expect to get stung in the balls by a scorpion. Like,
Yo,
how that happens,
Why
bro?
are you still on this topic?
Because I'm fascinated. How could that
I know-
happen? He could have stuck him anywhere else. He could have stuck him in the leg, in the thigh, in the hand. How you get to a nigga nuts? Like, how you do that, bro?
You should have signed a bad boy, bro.
Yo, yo,
Like,
yo, this guy's crazy. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. But I just don't know how that happens, bro. Like, you know, what's so funny. I was in, I told you I went to Austin the other day, right? So I like to do grounding. I don't know if y'all just know what that is.
what's his last name?
Whatever, man. Whatever, man. So I like to do grounding, right? Like, so I like to
I do that in the summer too. Take your sneakers off.
take your shoes off.
Walk through the grass.
Walk through the grass for like 15 minutes. So I'm out there, and then my brother comes. I'm at my brother's place, and he goes, "Yo, yeah, we had a scorpion, not scorpion, a rattlesnake in front of the house." I'm like, "What?" I said, y'all niggas got me coming back here every day in the grass, laying in the grass. See, I wouldn't advise you just to lay in the grass, but you can stand. So I forget, you in Austin, but it's city, but you got to still remember all that stuff was like woods like 3-4 years ago. All them rodents and stuff ain't really left the area, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful, man. And for y'all that don't ground, just should ground, help with inflammation and all that stuff. Stick your feet on, like, if you wear sneakers all the time, stick your feet in some grass, in some sand. If you can, go hug a tree. I also have like a grounding sheet for my bed, and I have like a grounding mat and a grounding wrist ring, like a not wrist ring. What do you call that shit? Like a bracelet.
A wrist ring?
A wrist ring.
He said a wrist ring. Then he said, what do you call that? Oh, a bracelet.
A bracelet,
Like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, man,
Yo,
listen,
this
man.
guy is crazy.
Yeah,
Yo.
so I have that, you know what I'm saying? So I do ground. Yeah. So
So how long were you in Austin?
4 days.
Damn, that's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
So you were in Austin for 4 days.
Oh shit. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. The state. This guy's crazy. Man.
No, the state is actually Texas.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
The city. The city. The city. The city. The city. The city. this city. This guy's crazy. That was a good one. It was Kobe out there. I'm like, what is he talking about?
So you was in that state of mind, huh?
Yeah, this guy. Oh, the dirty dread. I'm about to name this pedophile's name.
Yo.
You better stop playing with me.
This guy's crazy.
I ain't seen him in a while neither. Yo, wow, congratulations to my man Mike. He got his new apartment. And
Ms. Ike.
And he got his new apartment. And then Suave said, yeah, I'm gonna go spend a weekend with him over there. I'm like, what? I said, this nigga is crazy. Yeah. Well, talking about the city, yeah, you know, I seen this sad story. Seen a subway conductor was slashed in the neck in New York City with a big gash. And I don't know if y'all saw that. So if you got a picture, you might could show it. I don't know. But yeah, they slashed him in the neck.
Why'd they slash him?
I don't know, some homeless person or something like that slashed him, they said. And then I seen like a barrage of videos of like homeless people sleeping in the train, all type of nights and stuff like that, and mornings with people getting on the train. I seen a homeless person, they say they alleged homeless. He was on the train track, running down the train track.
He wasn't homeless, man. I think that was a skit.
Nah, man, that was a skit. I saw it on the news. It wasn't a skit. He jumped on. That was crazy person. I've never run.
Because he was clean as hell, bro.
Nah, he wasn't that. Yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, the bigger point, what I'm trying to get to, they did a whole story on the news about all the people and all the violence that's been happening in the subway, in New York City anyway. You know what I mean? And you know, with the congestion pricing that's coming.
And it's to the point that they're about to put the National Guard down there and the NYPD.
Yeah, they just said
they're about to start randomly checking bags.
Yeah, because I don't know how you putting all these people in the subway, Mr. Mayor, and the subway, you know, is like a war zone down there. So you want to put more people in the subway.
Yeah, that's why y'all setting up all that congested pricing, because y'all trying to bring down the traffic in the city, and y'all are hoping that less people will drive into the city and more people will take the subways, but the subways aren't even safe. That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's crazy. So New York City, get your shit together, please, man, because I hate when the congested prices come and the subway get more packed and more crowded, and I hope y'all ready for what's going to happen down there. You know, it doesn't even make any sense. So New York City, y'all people be safe. This upcoming spring, summer is supposed to happen soon. Shout out to daylight saving time. What's daylight saving? What happened when the sun go back? It's not daylight saving, right? What is it called when they reverse?
Daylight spending.
Well, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, we getting the sun back. You know, I hate when the sun go down early.
Daylight saving,
It's still okay, cool. Yeah, but for me, I love when the sun stay out later. So by the time this episode is up, the sun should be back up at regular time, man. So I'm happy about that. That makes me
next
happy.
week?
Yeah, should be happier.
Okay.
I'm not happy when the sun is out longer.
Well, you know, sun rays, they reduce depression, and they create a lot of good chemicals in the body that make you feel good. Vitamin D, a lot of vitamin D. I know you like vitamin D.
I'm not going to say nothing to you
because you were in Austin for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm about to say something so flagrant to you, but I'm going to leave you alone.
Oh, now you telling me to leave you alone?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it alone, bro. I'm out here with Bobby. Yo, let me ask you a question. Do you like, I'm going to say do you like, all right, would you let a woman handcuff you or blindfold you in bed?
Has to be a level of trust there, bro. If it's my woman, yes. I ain't going to be in no hotel with no random chick and letting her handcuff me or anything or tie me up, because that's how you get robbed.
Yeah, I'm not, no girl could handcuff me. I'm not doing it. I don't
if it's my chick or somebody I deal with, I don't mind it.
I don't want to participate. I don't know what I did. I could have did anything. I could not took out the garbage. She trying to spank me or something. I'm not with it. Unless if it's less is like cuffs that I could get out of.
You ever seen that video where the dude died because him and his girl got drunk, and then she talked him into getting into the carry-on luggage, and then she zipped it up and closed him in there, and because he had cheese on, and the nigga literally for like 2 hours is like, yo, I can't breathe, and she's laughing, and he ended up dying.
How could you leave somebody in the luggage for 2 hours?
She left him in the luggage. She didn't leave him there. She left him there overnight, bro. But in the video, it's like 2 hours of footage where he's like, come on, stop playing. It's not funny. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And she's like, well, you shouldn't have treated me the way you treated me. You cheated on me and all this. And he ended up dying.
Did she go to jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's murder, bro.
That is, I mean.
Yeah, that's
but they were both drunk. Like, she was drunk. They both were drunk. That's how she talked him into getting into the carry-on luggage, and she zipped him in. Yeah.
Shit like that don't even make sense to me, bro.
People get so people get so caught up in their emotions, and then you have the influence of alcohol, man, and people don't think clearly and they do stupidness.
See,
man.
That's why I wouldn't even play around with it.
I'm not me getting the luggage.
I'm not getting cuffed. I'm not getting blindfolded. I don't want none of that. I don't want no surprises. Listen, man, I don't want no problem. Don't even come in the room with lingerie. Just come naked. I don't want no surprises. I want to see everything that's coming towards me, man. I don't want no. We could play some role play games, but anything further than that, I could blindfold her though. I blindfold and cuff her because I know I ain't got no ill intentions.
How does she know that?
Well, she gonna have to figure it out, but she ain't blindfolding me. I don't know what her intentions. Women, you know, they go up and down sometimes. They happy woman, bad woman. You know what I'm saying? So now, sorry, ladies, you won't be blindfolded me. I'm not doing that. Getting blindfolded or handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play that. I'm scared of that. What about having sex in like in front of the mirrors? You into that? I like that. Sometimes I set my mirror up. I got like a standing mirror in my room. Sometimes I set it up. I look back at myself. Or, you know what the best part is? When you got the mirror, I got another mirror, like, and you got the ass, like, scooted up in the air, you like looking, you looking at yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? I be making faces to myself.
I'm sure you do, brother. I'm sure you do.
I be making faces to myself, you know what I'm saying?
You be high-fiving yourself?
If I could, I would.
No doubt.
If I could, I would.
No diggity.
I like mirrors, though. I think some girls like mirrors. Some girls don't like to look at themselves, though.
Yeah,
some girls like to look in the mirror. Look at me.
Some girls don't like the lights on during sex.
Nah, I'm not having sex with no girls that don't like the lights on. Something wrong. I want to be able to see the coochie. I want to be able to see your breast. Like, I want to see what's there. I don't even want to go down on a girl in the dark, bro.
Are you questioning who you're with, bro?
Nah. It might be,
I mean, by that point, you should know that.
Nah, because you might have a new girl. You might go down there in the dark. She might have a bump or something down there. Like, you don't want to go down there. Like, I want to see it first. I want to see it.
Bump, bump, bump.
Bump. Yeah, look, so I like to see the vagina first and touch it.
No, you should.
Yeah, smell it. Like, I still do this, the different sniff test, like, put it around her neck and be like I still, you know what I'm saying?
As you should.
Yeah, I don't play that. Like, I'm still kind of precautious, like, when I'm, you know what I mean? I want to see the vagina. Like, niggas can't, I don't trust men that they just jump right into the cooch. You don't even know what it is, bro.
Why do you need to trust men?
Because my dudes be around, like, and you know, a lot of dudes be wanting to smoke weed and pass blunts to each other like that. Like, you can't just.
But you don't smoke weed.
Yeah, but I be watching them. I don't trust them niggas when they do it with other people. Why you looking at me like that? Because I be looking at, that be bugging me out when dudes be passing weed to each other and they be rolling the blunt, they spit on it and all that shit, and they be passing. I'm like, you don't even know if this nigga eat ass on a daily basis.
But you don't smoke weed. So why are you watching them spit and lick the blunt?
Yeah,
bro?
I'm not watching anybody spit and lick the blunt. What are you talking about, bro?
You just said.
What I'm saying to you is, I don't be trusting that kind of stuff because they go to the girl, they go down on her, they don't even know what it look like. They in the dark. Like, you got to expect the coochie before you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This guy, right? He on one today, bro. He on one today. I'm great. Yeah. I'm going to start getting on you for real. I'm going to stop. I'm good.
Yo, y'all crazy, man.
Because some dudes, they nasty. You can't. I don't want to be around that. That shit is nasty. And they got all kind of shit around their mouth and shit. Like that. Yeah, you listen, man. It's all good, man. I'm expecting the vagina before I go in.
As you should.
You should expect the vagina.
The vagina should be inspected.
And ladies, you do the same thing for the men. Go down there and check it out, bro. Look at my shit in the light, bro.
A lot of ladies told me that I got the cleanest, meanest. You never seen this, Stroke of Genius. Shout out to Big.
He should have said shout out to Small. That's what he should have said. But we're gonna leave that alone. But go ahead.
Why are you concerned with my joint?
You said shout out to Big, bro. Like, fuck you talking about?
The hell is going on here? Yo.
Anyway, we having a good time today. But listen, on some other news, I'm trying to think of what kind of news I'm getting into. You know, what I found out to be an interesting conversation. On a serious note, I was watching Club Shay Shay interview with Terry Crews, and it was a part when he was talking about being in the entertainment business and being in the movie Training Day and not even getting paid for it. And then he did Friday After Next. Was on set for 2 days and got paid $4,000 for it. And he also was saying, you know, he don't really complain about the contracts that he get when he decide to take the contract. He said, I'm not gonna come back and say, yo, you only paid me $4,000. He said, that's the deal I made, so I don't really go back and complain about it. And that just spoke to a lot of different things that I've seen throughout doing business for so long. And I want to tell some cats, I should tell people, sometimes we got to learn how to take good L's. You know what I'm saying? The L's that's going to propel you into a good situation. Not bad L's that's going to, you just keep taking and nothing happened. But sometimes we got to learn how to take those good L's that's going to push us further. And, him doing Training Day led him to meet other people. Him doing Next Friday got him bigger in the community, bigger in the space, and people start hiring him. And he's like, yeah, but I'm rich now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think there's a starting space for everything that you're going to, and you have to really know where you're trying to go, your trajectory, where you're trying to go, and why you're doing something to hopefully push you into the next direction and the next space. And you don't have to take too many of those, but you have to know how to take the right ones that's going to help project you to where you want to go.
But I think if something propels you, it isn't an L. I respect his perspective simply because, like in the case of Training Day, like he said, nobody knew who the hell he was, and he had the opportunity to be in a movie with Denzel Washington. You understand what I'm saying? And that within itself, just as far as exposure, is a huge opportunity. At the beginning of your career as an actor or a writer, pretty much any creative, the most important thing is for your work to be seen. You know what I mean? That's more valuable than money itself. So to be in a movie with Denzel, that was going to be in the theaters. I think that within itself is a huge opportunity. And I don't consider that an L at all, whether you're paid or not. I see a lot of people later on down the line complain about opportunities that they begged for, which is just weird. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the time when nobody knew who you were and you were dying for this opportunity, you can't judge that opportunity 5-10 years later from a position where you're much more elevated, bro, because it doesn't look the same from up here as it did from down there.
Down there,
You know what I mean? So it's very easy to criticize an opportunity when you've elevated way past it. But you have to think back to when you were on the ground level. You know what I mean? And that opportunity was actually the 5th floor to where you were at. You know what I mean? You can't judge it from the penthouse, looking down at the 5th floor. It's not the same.
Yo, I just remember coming up in the music business, man. So many L's that I took. Well, you can call them L, but I call them good L's, right? Because some people be like, yo, why you did that? You ain't supposed to do that. But there's so many things I did, whether it was giving out some beats for free, whether it was giving out free studio time. Shit, I used to give free studio time to a bunch of different motherfuckers sometimes because I had a studio. French Montana, Uncle Murder, a bunch of people. This mad people used to come to my studio. Jill Scott, Mariah Carey. This is mad people. I just named random people, but that also helped me to gain a relationship. Me and French got cool from him coming and recording back and forth in my studio. You know what I'm saying? Then I needed a record done for him to jump on the record. He jumped on the record for me for free. You know what I'm saying? Later on down the line. So those things that you do sometimes help you. You know what I'm saying? And we became even friends. I remember seeing them one time. I remember seeing French. Shout out to French. I remember seeing French one time at a party in L.A. I was in a party up in the Hollywood Hills somewhere. And it was, when I'm telling you, this shit was a zoo. I don't know what mansion we was in, but it was a zoo. And I couldn't get in. And he saw me. He was like, yo, oh, that's Styles. Yo, Lil Nas. We ain't going until he get in. So he with us. Who you with? You know what I'm saying? But those are relationships that sometimes you make down the line and you get to make money or get to have opportunities when you sacrifice certain times, certain things at certain times. You know what I'm saying? So always did business, but sometimes I had to take an L. Sometimes I had to lower my price or just be like, nah.
I just think that at the beginning of your career, at the beginning of your career in entertainment, money isn't always as valuable as exposure. And I think sometimes you sacrifice the money just for the exposure. You know, I think about the first season of Money and Violence. A lot of people were saying, yo, why is he giving away so much free content? You know what I mean? Gave away 25 free episodes, first episode absolutely for free on YouTube, and a lot of people didn't understand it. But for me, what it was, you know, nobody knew me as a writer, nobody knew me as a filmmaker, and this was me building my resume. You understand? And it was me allowing the people. I can't ask the people to pay for what I do if they don't know if they don't know the value of what I do. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like, you know, you open up a spot on the block, the first thing you do is you give out samples because the fiends need to know what your work is. You get where I'm coming from? So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I sacrificed that entire first season. I put it out there. Everybody got it for free. But at the end of the day, what it did was it led to me, putting me in position to write for television. It led, you know, a path down so many other opportunities. So to me, it was well worth it. I don't look at it as an L at all, you know, and I think that a lot of times with us and our people, that's the issue. Like, we be so focused on money that we miss the opportunity. Like, we miss the real value, you know, like, dudes would be like, nah, I gotta make this or I gotta make that. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, but what are you really bringing to the project when nobody knows who the hell you are?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to put yourself in a position where people can identify you and want to pay you what you're worth.
Exactly. You know, we all matter, but it's just we have to put ourselves in position to prove to the world that we do.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to go off script a little bit too. You know, I want to address something I was talking to, and this is for my young cats, man. I was talking to a young cat over the weekend. And, you know, he been in a lot of trouble, like growing up, you know what I'm saying? A lot of trouble. And for some strange reason, God always seemed to keep him, even though he been going through a lot. Most of his friends are either dead or in jail. That was close to him. He survived, and he's still out here. And he seemed to can't get back on his feet. And one of the reasons why, you know, I believe, you know, and we talked about it, he can't get back on his feet because he don't see himself as great or being anything else than a street dude. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I said let me address this, not because of that topic, but I want to bleed over into this right here because just being transparent. We have to learn how to take what we were good at in one area and move that over into a different space, in a different place. Don't ever think because you was only good at being a street dude or being a drug dealer or being a gangster that you can't be good at something else. If you was a good gangster or leader, you could be a good leader in a supermarket, if that's the case may be. You can always transition over. You know, I remember coming up, I wasn't the smartest guy. You know, matter of fact, I was kind of more like the black sheep. You know, it was so funny. So many people told me that you wasn't going to make it. You can't make it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that same thing happened with you on some occasions. And not even the valedictorians, like they was all valedictorians at my school. And I'm not saying this to, you know, saying I'm better than anybody, but I know I probably went further in my career.
Who's the best 5 rappers? Dylon. We
about to get to that. But you know, I always pride myself of trying to outwork everybody that I came in. It's nothing that you could tell me that you could do that I can't figure out how to go do and use the skills that I have. I may not can't be the best writer as Moe, right? But I might have a vision to do television. That doesn't mean that I can't get 4 or 5 guys that know how to write, that just doesn't know how to get into the business. I can help them segue them into the business, and work, curate and be behind that whole thing. So I just want to tell y'all, it's more one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to go get opportunities out there. I remember even when I was, when I sold my little crack for a little bit, man, I like to talk about it, but, I just looked at things differently. You remember back in the days, you put a dude in put him in a spot, you pay him like $180, $200 for the day. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in the spot for like 12 hours. He was working for minimum. Now we call it minimum wage, but back then it was money.
Back then that was money, bro.
It was money. You know what I'm saying?
Especially at that young an age. Yeah. Like, that was some bread.
Yeah, you 15, 16-year-old getting $200 a night.
Buy some Jordans in a day? Like, come on.
You're right. You're right. But they would sit in the spot, and I remember, there was a crack house right across the street from me, and I knew one of the fiends in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I would do is I'd be like, yo, listen, I had a fiend sell all my shit, right? Because he was fearful of us a little bit, but he was cool, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to pay him, and I'm not glorifying this, but I would pay him the crumbs. Like, when you cut up the crack, you got crumbs left. He was happy for the crumbs. You know what I'm saying? So, but I took that same ability and applied that same principle to other areas in my life where I didn't have to, where I could figure out how to, cut corners doing something else to make more money, to take that money to go get something else. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of us got to learn how to take the skill set that we have. I don't care if you was a hole in the street. You know how to sell. Go sell something else. You know what I'm saying? It's the same game. It's just a different product. So sometimes you got to learn how to take that skill set. You're never finished. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 40. I don't care if you're 30. I don't care if you're 50. And sometimes, this is the last thing I'm going to say because I just really want to get this out. Don't be afraid to cut some people off, and don't be afraid to relocate, bro. Because sometimes you got to leave where you at, bro. You might have burned all your bridges. Everybody know what you about, and you got to relocate and go. But you have to have the mindset that you really want to do something different.
I came to realize that your value isn't the same in every place. You know what I mean? And sometimes, like you said, you just have to relocate. Like if you're not valued where you are, then it's time to leave that room, or it's time to leave that block, or it's time to leave even that city. You get what I'm saying? And go somewhere else. Shout out to Fab, because Fab always has the most interesting captions. You know what I mean? I'm a caption guy. So, and he had a caption the other day where he said, everybody's born a legend. You just have to find what you're legendary at. You know what I mean? And I swear to God, it's the absolute truth. Like, until you discover what that thing is, God gives everybody a gift. You know what I mean? And until you discover what that gift is, you're a fish judging yourself on how well you fly, or you're a bird judging yourself on how well you swim. You understand what I mean? And that's not necessarily your forte or your thing, but when you find that thing that you're good at, man, that's why I always say play your position and you'll be respected for the position that you play. There's nobody in this world that's better at being you.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like stop peeping what everybody else is doing and hone in on your own goddamn skills and figure out what that thing is that you're good at. Because I'm telling you, man, once you discover that thing and you realize your potential, you'll be unstoppable.
So even the guys that don't have a skill set, you can't work with your hands, you can't work with a camera, you can't, you can't read, you can't write.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily that. Like,
you might be a great speaker, right? And that skill set, you might be a great seller with that mouth. So you can go sell products, or you can go sell things. You know, it's so funny, my little brother, shout out to my little brother, Jibs. He has a architect degree, right? And he went into the medical field. He started running like nursing homes and stuff. But when he went and did his interview, I'm just like, yo, don't you got an architect degree? Like, how you gonna change careers that crazy? You gotta go back to school. And he said, yo, the funny thing is when I do my interviews, they always ask me, yo, you got an architect degree. Why would you come here to nursing home? And he says, because the way I view things is totally different than a regular person that with the degree, whatever degree it was that you're supposed to have to be over there. They don't view things like me the same way. I view things differently. I have a different perspective. So my outlook on how to run the facility will be totally different and some refreshing things that I can bring into the space. And yo, I watched him come in like at the entry level. Now he runs like 4 or 5 different, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but he made that skill set apply to somewhere else and still made it relevant somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, listen, man, it's 100 ways to skin a cat. You'd never not finish. You know, like Mo and me just said, please move somewhere else if you got to. If you got to find it somewhere else, man, you're never not done. But, you know, I just want to just put that out there real quick, man.
And this was Conversation Corner with Styles.
Oh, whatever, man. Yo, so look, man, since Mo already jumped into my topic, I don't know why he brought that up, but, you know, more celebrity news, you know, Dylon from... Dylon. For making the band. See Mo picking on Dylon. He said he felt like Dave Chappelle hurt his career. He felt like people didn't take him serious when Dave Chappelle did the Dylon. You know what I'm saying? And said he was hot fire. He said people didn't take him serious.
Because I spit hot fire.
Yeah, it was a funny skit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was legendary. But I kind of agree with him, though.
He was supposed to be there that day. He didn't show up. That's why if you notice, everybody else from making the band was in the skit except him. That's why Dave Chappelle had to play him, because he didn't show up.
See, I didn't know that part.
That's what they were saying. They said that, you know, the issue with Dylon, it wasn't about the Dave Chappelle skit. It was like, even during making the band, like, you know, he wouldn't show up for shit. Like, he felt like he was... I don't know how true it is. I'm just reiterating what they said. They said that he felt that, you know, he spits hot fire, so...
Yeah, but no, I can see where he coming from though. I can see.
Shout out to Dylon, man. He from Flatbush. He from the hood.
Yeah. I can see where, you know, something like that could hurt, especially in entertainment.
And shout out to my dude Papa. That was his We Are Flatbush interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah, I can see where that could hurt his career or set him back, because, you know, we in a game where people start thinking you a clown. They probably don't want to be associated or. But I also feel like he could.
But I will also say the DJs weren't playing his music before that.
I would say that, you know. No, I'm not saying that. But a couple of them guys from making the band, Ness, Chopper, Babs, you know, the girls that was Danny K, whatever, they was getting played. So I'm not saying he wasn't getting played. I just don't remember the time. But
so name the 5 best rappers from making the band.
I don't know all the rappers. I remember Enes.
Dylon.
Yo, this guy is crazy. Enes is still nice. I be watching.
No, Ness was nasty, bro.
Yeah, still nice. You know what I'm saying? So.
And he took my dude Ness' name.
You know what I'm saying? So he was fired. Yeah, so, and the Chopper kid was fired. Didn't he go to jail?
No, Chopper was not fired.
Nah, he was fired.
No, he wasn't.
He was fired.
No,
did he go to jail for like scamming or something? Allegedly? I don't know.
I didn't think Chopper.
Nah.
I thought Ness was bodying something. Definitely.
Big up to Babs. Babs was nice too.
Yeah, Babs.
Babs was nice. Babs a homie though, man.
Yeah. Babs is the homie. Shout out Babs. BK all day.
Shout out to Babs. BK all day. Babs is the homie, man. Me and Babs used to hang out. That's my friend, man. Yeah, she was always cool, man. Shout out to Babs. I didn't know, and I don't know if she was from East New York, but she lived in East New York for a while. We lived like a couple blocks from each other back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. Babs was always mad cool, man.
How cool?
Not like that. Shut up, bro. This guy's crazy, man. Babs. Shout out to Babs, B. Man, listen. Oh, other celebrity news. So, I don't remember who it was, but Rihanna, y'all can look up the guy's name or whoever it was. Rihanna had to do a wedding in Dubai. Now, last time we saw Rihanna perform was the Super Bowl. She got $9 million to perform. Like
at the wedding? At
the wedding. I'm performing for $9 million, bro. You know, that's why Rihanna ain't putting out no more albums, B, because she just getting paid from everywhere. When she got the Revlon, that's the Revlon she with? The
Fenty?
Fenty. She got the Fenty.
Is it Estee Lauder or Revlon?
I don't know. She making a billy over there. She making the money off of Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? She just I don't got to work all year, but I'm do this one day and make $9 million. I wouldn't work either. I would not giving you niggas nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time for Rihanna album, though. I'll be honest with you. I'm a Rihanna fan, so yeah. But you know, being in the game for so long, every couple of months, people like, yeah, Rihanna's working on a new album. We need beats. We need music, and it never happens. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, quick question, Mo. Tell me some ways that you think you can tell a woman is a gold digger when you first meet her.
I just always pick up on that vibe. I think it's a vibe, bro. It's not. Well, see, these days it's not difficult to tell if a woman's a gold digger because they pretty much tell you from the jump. They don't hide it anymore.
They definitely don't.
They don't hide it anymore. Like, you be like, what's your name? They be like, Bills. Like, they don't hide it anymore.
Yeah, you're 100% right about that.
Yeah,
they definitely. Yeah, I want to go here. I'm not eating at this restaurant. Yeah. I want a bag, and you got to buy. I don't wear that cheap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They do not hide it, bro.
Is that a gold digger? But I think
if that ain't a gold digger, then what the hell is?
Yeah, you know, because sometimes I feel like some women are being influenced of what they hear and what they see. So I don't know if they really know that's gold digging tendencies or, you know, I don't. Like, because I think ignorance is out as an all-time high.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is at an all-time high. But come on, bro. Listen, if a woman is telling you, oh, yeah, you can't take me out unless you pay me. No, bro, that's a gold digger.
You know what's a gold digger for you guys? If you ever go out to eat, right, and you tell a woman like, yo, I forgot my wallet or something, and she be like, nah, I ain't paying for that. Like, first of all, she ain't fuck with you because she think you broke, and she just don't like you, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of times, if you want me to be honest with you, I don't even blame the women because a lot of the dudes these days lead with their wallet, bro.
You're right about that.
Like, a lot of these dudes don't even give the woman the opportunity to like them for them.
So it's you guys' fault because y'all be fronting like you got money.
And it's not even the fronting because you got money. It's spend on the woman that loves you. It's not spend on the woman so she loves you. Like,
no, a lot of people get backwards for that, you know.
Yeah.
And not only backwards for spending on a woman, because a lot of time, but I will say a lot of women I think make it. Some women make it. I won't say a lot. Some women make it difficult because they make some men feel like if you don't take me here, you don't do this, then I won't even give you a chance to like.
I'm gonna give you one rule to live by,
Go ahead.
bro.
I want to hear this rule.
It's real simple. If you need money to get her, then bro, she's not the one. It's that simple. It's really that simple. It is really that simple, bro.
So what would you say for a woman who says, I'm looking for a man for security?
Listen, I'm always the first to say that black women don't always have the luxury of finding love and security. And because of that, they're forced to resort to finding love in security, right? But at the same time, from a man's perspective, if I need money to get her, then she's not the one, bro. That's the way I see it. Like if I need money to get you, you're not the one. You're not the one. Because then that means anything that can be bought has no value, bro. Anything that can be bought has no value because all it takes is money.
No, I wouldn't disagree with you. I definitely wouldn't disagree with that. But I do think a woman has, women make up, they want a sense of security. They want a sense of like somebody's going to be able to, provide and support. And,
I agree. Yeah. But you see, the woman who isn't led by that will prioritize liking a man and being into a man, right? And I think that a lot of times this is where things go wrong for females. You measure the worth of a man with the wrong ruler, right? Because he checks off all the boxes. Financially, he's this, he's that, blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay, yeah, girl, this is where he works, this is what he makes, blah, 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 this and that. But then at the end of the day, that man's character isn't up to par. And then later on, you end up paying for that, right?
But I think some women would love security more than they would love to be respected.
But
sometimes.
how can there ever be security from a man who doesn't have character?
Because they only looking at the finance. They don't look at the checkbook, bro. They ain't not looking at nothing else.
But there is no security because at the end of the day, all that man cares about is himself.
No,
there is no real security in that.
But I hear you. But you can be, you could put the fishing rod over somebody's head.
It appears to be security,
Yes.
but it truly isn't.
Because some women stay because they feel like, yo, I ain't gonna get the nice bag. I ain't gonna get the, my homegirl told me like she had a dude that every time he would break up with her or do something crazy, he just buy something nice.
Buy something.
Or get her a new car. And that's how, but she liked that stuff, having that. And not only that, some women like to they like to put that stuff on the gram and like to show it off on social media and look a certain way in front of their friends. So some women just care about the look and not care about how they feel at home, if they broke in at home or inside.
I think they care about all of that at first. This is the crazy thing with women. A woman will prioritize the economics of it all and the finances, right? Get with a man with money only to later on, once they're in a relationship after a couple of years, to leave him because although he's given her all of that, he doesn't give her enough time.
See, I think women want security first, then love. Just retrospect for men. We want respect first.
We want respect. Respect is all that matters to us.
So respect to us is to them security.
Yeah, and I totally agree with the security thing. You understand what I mean? But in the same breath, you have to be mature enough to really understand what the security really look like. Because like I always say, a good dude with nothing will always be willing to do more for you than a fucked up dude with everything. So the question is, all right, that man has money, but what does security really look like when that man really doesn't care about you?
And also, I would say this.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why women would rather be with a rich guy that cheats than a broke guy that's faithful.
No, I get that.
But look, this is what I'll tell you though. Security don't really come from just finance, right?
No, exactly.
Because you have to be secure, and I think people don't realize this. You have to be secure if that person is still gonna be emotionally invested in you, spiritually invested in you. Is he gonna be invested into the kids? Is he gonna be invested into your well-being, your health?
That's the real security.
That's the real security that a man is supposed to provide. Not saying that he's not supposed to provide any financial stability, but the security is when I can't when I can't go anymore, when I can't wipe my behind anymore, is he still gonna be here for me? When I'm broken and I'm crying, is he still gonna be concerned what's happening with me on the inside?
If I catch cancer tomorrow and lose one breast, is this man gonna leave me? If I get hit by a car tomorrow and all my beauty is gone, is this man gonna throw me to the side?
Yeah, because I think a lot of people just thinking to the now. So the money is now, and it looks good for now, but money, we both know money come and go, right? So a solid man doesn't come and go. That don't waver, because if you're solid, you're solid. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I think women should be looking for more of a man who's going to be solid with them.
But that's what I'm saying, the full picture of security. And I don't think a lot of people even understand what that looks like.
Yeah. Nah, most definitely. So I guess we could go slide right into this. If you met let me cross my legs for this one. Let me fold them up. Now, I seen this on the internet this week. If you met a 33-year-old lady with 7 kids, one baby daddy or multiple baby daddies.
Met her how?
Huh?
Met her how? What do you mean? Met
her like you was introduced to her and.
Met her like Facebook?
Met her like Facebook. And you met her and you was interested in dating her. Would her having 7 kids deter you from going forward?
Yeah. Yeah, most likely. Yeah. I mean, all depends. What are the age ranges of the children? I mean, there's a lot of questions that go into it, man. The age ranges of the children. Do I still want to have more kids? Does she still want to have more kids? How many different fathers are there? What are the relationships with the dads? Like, it's very hard for me to answer. It's very difficult for me to answer that question because there's so much that goes into what would influence my answer.
At 33, that's a lot of kids, bro.
It's a lot of kids, a whole lot.
At 33.
But let's say if she was married since she was 18, and all of those children are from one father, and it was a marriage, and dude cheated on her, and he left. You understand what I'm saying? And let's say she was a good woman that took care of, that took care of him and took care of her family. You know, I don't think that she should be penalized for that. You know, it's a different story than if she was a woman that was running wild since she was 20 years old, sleeping with this guy and that guy, got 7 different kids by 4 or 5 different. To me, it's not the same situation.
I think if you love a person and you care about a person, you're just gonna take on whatever they come with.
Yeah, I do believe that too, but I also do think that that situation would be something that you have to think about first. Like, do I really want to take this on? Because as a man, if I'm going to be in a relationship with a woman, then I'm not necessarily saying that the kids become my responsibility, but the kids become my responsibility. And am I willing to take on all of that? And that's why I also think it's very important. How old are these kids? You know, are they infants? You know, are they teenagers? Because if, let's say if 5 of these kids are under 10 years old, we're talking 2 years old, 4 years old, 5, that also makes dating in the relationship very difficult as well.
Well, I've seen a lot of women saying that she shouldn't even be dating, but
why?
I don't know. But, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's so funny. I was talking to a young lady the other day, and I guess we could piggyback on this. She was telling me if a woman has, like, a child that's, 6 months to a year or even 2 years, they shouldn't be dating. They probably shouldn't be dating. And so I asked, I said, I had a homegirl, back in the day that as soon as she told her kid's father she was pregnant, he left and never spoke to her again. So do you think a woman should stop her life and not date?
Well, let's be honest. In our parents' generation, a lot of women did that. My mother didn't date. And she always used to say that she didn't date because of us, because, she had kids and she didn't want to bring any man into her life that will possibly mistreat her children. That older generation, they made those sacrifices.
Yeah, but I know some people from that back then.
Yeah, that's still, no, I'm not saying,
that had
I'm not
kids.
I'm not saying that all of them did. I'm just saying that generation was more willing to sacrifice, whereas now we live in the generation of, it's more about self. It's about my happiness before anything.
Yeah.
I can understand why. Listen, and I mean, this, right? When my daughter's mother passed and my daughter moved in with me, you remember like the first 3-4 years, bro, I would not bring women to my house.
Yeah, no, I get that.
You understand and I'm not saying that that's what everybody should do, but there's certain sacrifices that you make. You get where I'm coming from?
No, I get it, but I don't think a woman should, if she has a child and, the kid's father's not there anymore for whatever reason.
No, I'm not faulting for it.
Yeah, the kid is
I'm definitely not faulting. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong to date. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that for me, it can go either way. If you choose to sacrifice and say, I'm not dating at this point in time and I'm going to just focus on raising a child for the first 2 or 3 years, I think that's fine. And if you want to date, I think that's fine too.
Yeah, I'm not going to make a woman pay for that. If I'm into her and, and she wants to date and, I feel like the coast is clear. The kid father ain't coming back. There ain't no baby father drama and all that shit. I'm cool.
So if she has 7 kids, you would date her seriously?
Yeah, if I was into her.
Okay.
I was into that's a hard pill to swallow, but like I said, the heart wants what it wants.
The heart wants, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm into her and I can love her kids the way I would love my own, then what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna run away from it because she got 7 kids.
So what if her son slapped you?
You sound crazy, man.
No, I'm asking. At 17.
You sound. What's wrong with you, man? Like what? This guy's crazy, bro.
What if her son said, I don't want you dating my mama?
Go sit down, little nigga. You know what I mean? I'll come out there like Bang Rains and Baby Boy, be in the kitchen.
But they live in the P's.
So what that mean?
You can't come outside now.
What? This guy's crazy, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
Yo.
This guy's crazy. But yeah, I'm not getting on top of the mother. Yo, real quick, man. I want to talk to Uber Eats, B. I'm gonna stop fucking with y'all, B. I'm gonna really stop fucking with Uber Eats, B. These surcharges and these prices are fucking ridiculous. Like, you can't order something for $14 and then your shit come up to $36. Like,
I think it's just I think it's just Uber, because the other day I was trying to order Uber. It was $29, and my shorty was like, "Let me check Lyft," and Lyft was $9.
oh, you order food off of Lyft?
No, I'm talking about I was ordering a Uber, a cab.
Oh, okay.
Because we didn't drive to the game. So when we left the Barclay, we went to the Starbucks right on the corner. We were ordering an Uber, so I ordered an Uber on my Uber app, and the Uber was $29. So I was like, $29 from the Barclay to my crib, like that's right there. So she was like, "Let me check Lyft," and Lyft was $9, bro. How do you go from $29 to $9?
Yeah, Uber. Yeah, we gotta put them out of business, bro. Like, we gotta just stop. Bring their price down, because they price gouging like a mother. Like,
oh yeah.
There need to be regulations on Uber, because it does. Yo, you can't order something for $14 and it come out to $36. It doesn't make any. Yo, son, I ordered food the other night, and you know how I catch Uber now? I ain't gonna lie to you. I have an Uber trick, so I order the 2-for-1 on everything now. 2-for-1, because this way, if I got 2 meals and it came up to $50.
You feel like you got your money's worth?
I got my money's worth, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been $50 and I could eat that
I
tomorrow.
ordered Uber Eats last night. It was $14, and I think it came up to $28.
That's ridiculous, bro. Like, Uber, y'all bugging, B. Like, yeah, we got to put Uber out of business, bro. Uber's bugging, bro, with their prices. It's just ridiculous, man. Like, we got to do something with the Uber prices. I don't know what's happening with the Uber prices out here, but we definitely got to do something with the Uber prices. And crazy other news that I seen the other day, you know, just to talk about the ladies again. So lady told, you know, we were just talking about the women and babies, but this one lady said if she has a baby, she want a push gift. I never knew what a push gift. I never heard that before.
Push gift is it's a gift for, you know, delivering the baby.
Yeah, I never knew that existed, but okay, cool. So her push gift, I was cool with the push gift because I understood what it was, but her push gift, if any man, she said, will get her pregnant, they have to tattoo her face on their stomach, and she has to get a car and a house, or a car or a house out of the push gift. She says because if her stomach's gonna get messed up, he has to put her face on her stomach for the rest of his life, because her stomach gonna be messed up for the rest of her life. And she wants a house or a car for a push gift.
That's what she wants. More power to her.
That sounds fucking crazy, bro. Like, all this shit is transactional now, bro.
Listen, man, like I said, if that's what you want, find a man that's willing to give it to you.
Yeah. It's a sucker out there, man. Sucker was born every day, man.
Every minute.
Born every day. On this, I think this is our last news for the day. You know, they had a ring cam. I don't know if you saw it, with a young lady.
I saw it.
And she had.
I swear, while I was watching it, all I kept hearing was Benny Hill music.
She got caught on a neighbor's ring cam with 10 guys coming in and out of her house with the span in like 4 hours.
You know what that is.
I was hoping they were just coming to get their hair brushed or something. I don't know, man. I don't want to say allegedly she was top.
Yo, bro.
I don't know what she was doing, bro.
Yo,
you gotta watch the coochie though. You can't watch the coochie that many times.
Well, she was coming out in different outfits. Did you peep that?
She was?
Yeah, so obviously she was bathing.
Yeah, because you can't have 10 niggas. Maybe her rent was doing something. I don't know, bro.
No, that's probably her job, bro. Like
4 hours.
And let me tell you what's let me tell you
she got like carpet burns on her coochie.
Let me tell you
man.
what's crazy to me, because I saw the video, and you know, a lot of times on social media, what's more shocking to me isn't necessarily the videos. It'd be the comments under the videos, because yo, the bar it has been set so low morally, man, these days with the world. You know, there's this video of this woman, she has 10 guys coming in her house, matter of hours, and all the women under, of course, are basically saying, oh, but why he recording her? Why he putting it on social media? Oh, he must want some and he mad because he can't get some. Oh, who hurt you? Like, what? Oh my God, the deflection is crazy, man. You know, and I just need y'all to understand that the more that y'all condone this behavior, the more that y'all are creating a world that y'all daughters are gonna grow up being influenced by all of this shit, man. This is what y'all keep forgetting. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when we point certain things out. It's not just that we're criticizing people. We understand that this is the world that our kids have to grow up in. And if we condone what these people do, then at the end of the day, we're basically saying that it's okay for our kids to be influenced by this. You know, every adult has the right to do whatever they want. But at the end of the day, I also have the right to have an opinion. We all do. And we all have the right to want a better world.
And that being said, yeah, going to my next topic. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I saw this the other day, Mo. This is a study that was shown. They said couples that spend big amounts on an engagement ring usually wind up in divorce.
Bigger amounts on the engagement ring, and they spend huge amounts on the wedding.
Wedding, yes. For me, but my assumption is for that, because they didn't tell why, that was just a study. If you spend so much money on the engagement ring or on the wedding, to me, I'm a person I would spend more money on the house or our business, because that really puts us in a building mode.
Sets us up. It sets us up.
With each other. It makes us be responsible for one another, to build a house, to build a family in that house, or to build a business and to make money and flourish together. If you take all that money and put it right into the ring, that's not tangible, right? Like, that's not something that you could build off of. It's just, it is what it is. You put all that money into the wedding in one night, you can't grow from there. You might put yourself in bankruptcy at that point, and now you got problems because you got to pay off, all this money. Whether it's him paying it off or y'all paying it off together, it could be frustration like, damn, we got to pay off this $20,000 that we put on this wedding.
For a ring. That's for the ring.
For the ring.
Or $100,000 for the wedding.
So that's $120,000 when you can start a home with that and be building something and that y'all could probably be doing together. So that's my assumption why that would happen.
For me, I think it's two things. The first, I think, is definitely what you're saying. You know, it's not good to enter a marriage into debt, because think about it. Let's say, once again, $20,000 on the ring, even if it's $50,000 on the on the wedding, that's $70,000 that you're going into this marriage into debt. You know, $70,000, $100,000 debt. Those are usually debts like student loans that people spend the rest of their lives paying off, because that interest keeps compounding. You understand? So that puts an additional stress on the marriage right from the outset of it all. A second thing, too, that I think a lot of people don't think about, that I think that is another reason why that leads more to divorce, is spending a lot on the ring and spending a lot on the wedding. What that does is it sets the marriage off with the woman having an expectation of a very lavish lifestyle. And I think she goes into the wedding thinking that life is going to be grand. You understand? And when the man is not able to upkeep that, then disappointment sets in, and then it becomes a problem. And then that leads to resentment, and eventually it leads to divorce. You know, so that's one thing that I know. Be very careful of the expectation that you set. You know, it's like we say, you meet a woman, you take her to an expensive restaurant on the first date. Now she expects every date to be at a goddamn expensive restaurant. You know, you have to be careful of the expectation that you set, because a lot of people out here setting unrealistic expectations. Entertainment is already setting unrealistic expectations. And at the end of the day, you know, it's very hard to maintain that.
Once again, man, if you're planning to get married, I suggest you put your finances and your resources into building together, something together, whether that's a home, business, your children. And I think that keeps you together. I think a lot of relationships break up because there's no accountability to one another. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing anything together to have to be, you know, yo, babe, yo, did we take care of this? Hey, babe, yeah, I took care of that. Like, y'all got to have conversation and communication and figure out, you know, problem solving together. So that keeps y'all, you know, the unity more together. You know what I mean?
You know what I think? I honestly believe that every couple should go get married at the Justice of the Peace and be married for a year, and then a year after, then they should have their wedding.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I honestly believe that, and the reason being is because, you know, once again, that expectation being set, let the marriage be about the marriage for the first year. Allow y'all to really get to know each other. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that after that first year, then you have something to celebrate. Because the wedding, what is it celebrating? Y'all ain't married. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what is it really celebrating? Whereas if you go to the justice of the peace and y'all been married for a year and then you have a wedding, now you're really celebrating something because this is truly a marriage.
Well, when you get married, you married. You know what I'm saying? That's what they celebrate.
Yeah, but how many people get married and then within 6 months get divorced? You understand?
So 6 months to 2 years, they
this
say.
Is what I'm saying. So
a lot of divorces happen.
What is it that you're really celebrating?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It makes sense.
It's a roll of the dice.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Well, talking about getting married, we're gonna go to another quick topic. Just on this playing field. So there's a lady right now. She said fuck marriage altogether to a human being. She wants to get married to the first hologram AI. Not only, well, I don't know if it's because I see two stories. I don't know if it's the same lady. Because one lady took an AI and a hologram and it got trained by all her ex-boyfriends, right? So that's how the AI got his information, how to treat her, love her. And then they say there's another lady who got married to an AI hologram. So I don't know if this is the same ladies. I've seen two different stories, but you know, I didn't know if this.
Set a rule and not have conversations about these people that want to be deers, people that want to be dogs, people that want to marry holograms. Could we just not have conversations about these people? I
don't know if it's bad to not I watched one of the videos. She was eating dinner with the hologram. The hologram is eating with her, and she's having conversations. I know what that's telling you this.
So wait, so the hologram is AI?
AI. And it had a plate of food in his hand. It's a hologram, though. And they having a full conversation about the food, about them, and stuff like that.
So what about sex?
I think if you add like one of them sex dolls, you might could have something, bro. You don't think so?
I don't know, bro.
I think you can have something.
There ain't nothing like the real thing,
nah, baby. Nah, I agree, but you know, listen, man. People gonna find happiness one way or another, B. So
yeah, because I see man toys are becoming more prevalent with the making of the Gok 3000 and all this other shit. Bro, I'm not fucking no silicone, bro.
Man, listen, I'm taking me one of them chicks. I don't know about you.
More power to you, bro.
I'm taking one.
I ain't with it.
Matter of fact, if my next woman don't let me have a threesome and bring another girl home, I wonder if she's gonna get jealous if I bring the door home. She gotta give me something.
Whatever works for you, man.
I'm just playing with you. I'm only serious. But yeah. Check my who?
He sent you a gift.
He sent my DM.
Yeah, he sent you a gift.
You just DM me?
He sent you a coupon for a free Gok 3000.
Yo. Why is this man DMing me though, bro?
Yo.
I don't like when niggas DM me, bro. I don't have nothing in my DM.
He sent you a coupon for a free Gok 3000.
Can a person frozen for 56 years be revived? Freezing a
This?
terminally ill person and then thawing them out when a cure...
Oh, we gotta watch that though. I'll put it up for next week.
The other one with the hairstylist that her date took her to was it a basketball game?
Uh-huh.
So she left him because I guess the type of seats, and she went doing her own thing.
We'll talk about that next. We got on the girls too much today.
People are crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I just accepted. I didn't even know I didn't follow you.
Styles thinks he's too good for everybody.
Whatever. In other news, yo, that's clock about to go off, Swaff. In other news, real quick, did you see there's a prisons in Norway are closing down because of lack of crime.
That's a good thing.
Yo, whatever they doing in Norway, we need to implement over here. Maybe we could have a lack of crime here. And you know,
the U.S. wants their
prison system. Because I've been seeing other prisons where people come out, they get jobs in other countries. Like the prison system is totally different. It's really rehabilitating these young men and women, and we need to take a page out
How
of their
about if
book.
crime went down, the economy would probably go down as well. because they make so much money off of these prison
Yeah,
systems.
and he probably couldn't hire nobody neither because they can't get enough people to hire now. So, yeah, I don't know. And our final topic. Did you hear about the boxer Ryan Garcia?
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, he basically was saying that the Illuminati is real. They basically
Took him into the woods.
Took him to the woods and watched him
In Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, and watched
Tied him up, made him watch them rape.
Rape children, which sounds crazy, and something else that he said they did. It was something else.
He said Diddy was there.
Stop it, man. Stop. We're gonna do that segment over, man. This nigga is an asshole, bro. This fucking nigga.
Yo. Oh, damn, I told you that goddamn fool was gonna hurt my stomach.
Yo, what else he said they did to him?
Oh my God.
He just started making a whole bunch of
what's
Twitter rants.
Like what, nigga?
With the earthquake taking down LA, and it was some next shit.
All right, cool. That's good. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right. In other news, boxer Ryan Garcia alleged that the Illuminati is real, and they took him to what, Bohemian Grove?
They took him to Bohemian Grove in the woods, tied him up, and they made him watch them sexually assault young boys.
And also he's talking about like there's gonna be earthquakes happening and all that stuff. So I don't know if Ryan Garcia is bugging out or he's telling the truth.
How does somebody just wake up one day if they haven't been bugging out and just start bugging out?
Bugging out, right? Yeah. So, well, now people do that all the time. I've seen it. I've seen people smoke some bad weed and never been the same. So I've definitely seen that.
But he's a boxer, so he stays healthy. He exercises. I'm
yeah,
sure
but
he
you know,
eats right.
head trauma too, schizophrenia, all kind of stuff could happen. CTE, you know what I mean? But
He's down with Jeezy?
It says CTE. This guy's crazy. Yeah, but I'm not saying that he's not telling the truth. Sometimes, you know, listen, man, a fool will tell you the truth, bro, and we not even peeping and seeing what's happening. And with all the stuff that we've been hearing happening with Epstein and
who else?
Diddy and what homeboy name?
Did he do it?
No, come on, man. What's the other guy? What's the other guy in jail, bro?
Who? Harvey Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein. Anything is possible. So I have no idea what's happening out here anymore because there's just too much shit happening, bro. Hopefully it's not the truth. But, you know, just beware, bro.
Buyer beware.
But look, man, on that note, this is another episode of
Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Shout out to the Woodstack, man.
Woodstack.
Shout out to Tico.
Tico.
You know what I mean?
Swizzle.
Shout out to Kenny and Andy. Look, man, once again, if y'all want anything that, you know, I got on, sneakers, Averex, Moe sneakers, whoever, whatever, they have it all here at Woodstack, man. Go to the website.
Holla at the Woodsteezy, man.
Yeah, go on the website.
Tell them Styles and Moe sent you.
Yeah, please, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. And make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. We see y'all back here on the
Tell your
Same Back
peoples
channel.
to check out the show, man. Brooklyn.
We out. Yo, quick question before we say we out. We had any comments though? Anybody we had to answer?
No.
I know you go through everything.
No.
Because we've been getting a lot of comments on Instagram. But
nothing sticks out.
You answer everybody.
I try to.
Yeah, he try to answer. Mo definitely going to answer you. I just like all your comments and whatnot. Yeah, Brooklyn.
Out.